Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I'm live again. Lovely pleased to be on this live. Today we're going to speak about. A lot of people ask me about working with their spirit team, and obviously, you know me, I work a lot with my spirit team because I'm very, very connected to my spirit team, as a lot of you know by my posts of what I get, the abundance of feathers that I get. Doesn't matter where I go, I always get these feathers, and it's really, really interesting to me to watch other people's reaction when the feathers come for them. They blame other people and what have you. So today we're talking about, are you working with your spirit team and why you should be, and also who are your spirit team? You know, who can they be and what are the signs of your spirit team around you? And also, what are your spirit team trying to tell you? Because some of us just don't know. We don't know what they're trying to tell you and why you really need to work with them. So anybody that doesn't know me, I'm Varney. I'm a spiritual teacher, international coach. I work with people at a beginner, intermediate, and advanced level of spiritual connection, spiritual programs, and what have you. I also run the Spiritual Awakening Academy, which I absolutely love. It's something that I absolutely love doing. So, without further ado, let us get back on. So, who are your spirit team? There is so many different avenues of your spirit team, and I can only tell you what I've come across. Some people may be different, but certainly who I've worked with, who I've connected to, and who my students have connected to is what I can really tell you. So first of all, crossed over loved ones, your ancestors. Now, as quite a few people know, the feathers I get was when my partner's niece crossed over, and the day after she was, left this world, we'll say, cremated. I started getting this abundance of feathers every day. These feathers, I would ask for a particular type of feather, and I would get those feathers. When something really was happening in my life, I would get really beautiful feathers. I would get bunches of feathers. Just that much so that I've had hundreds of them now. That I'm writing a book about it, the feathers, because of it's all around us, the abundance, the signs are around us. And it was quite interesting. My son's wedding a couple of weeks ago. There was all weekend there was an abundance of feathers from the crossed over loved ones. The grandparents, my best friend Shirley. They were all in attendance at that wedding. It was an absolutely beautiful wedding. And there was 18 feathers in total from the feathers at the venue that we found, and we're not talking wee small feathers. We're talking feathers this size, some of them, and the bridal party would be sending me photographs. I'd be at my hotel and there would be other feathers there and what have you, and they were just blaming other people. Or they put it there, that they put it there, because when people there's no when it's invisible, you know the the mind just can't get that concept that it's been put there by your spirit team. I think all I said all that weekend was, start believing in your life will change. Start believing in your life will change. They laughed at me because they know I'm a joker, but I was very serious. Yeah. So, who are your spirit team? Your crossed over loved ones. Remember, they are with you all the time. All the time. They're with you. Just ask. Just ask them to give you a sign. But sometimes when we're not getting those signs, sometimes it's because our heart center's closed. Our energy, there's stuff going on in our energy that we're not allowing those to be open for us to get the the vibration, for us to be at that vibration that we need to really, so we can start getting those signs, you know. You've also got your spirit animals, you know. I don't know how many spirit animals I've connected to over the years. You know, I have an abundance of them, and I've many, many stories around the spirit animals and how some of them actually come to me. It's just it will blow your mind. You know? You've also got your angels and your archangels, who are your guardian angels, who are all around you. And a beautiful story, not a story, it actually happened, was my partner, when I was in my other home, got up to the toilet during the night, and there's a 9 foot angel sitting on the toilet, you know, waiting expectantly, and he about shit himself, you know, pardon my French. So they're all around you. Remember, just because you can't see them doesn't mean to say they're not there. You've also got the ascended masters. You know, these are your angels. You know, who have lived on this planet, have crossed over, but have really the energy of them, the wise. Not anybody knows everything. So always remember that. People say that, yeah, this ascended master knows everything. It's not true. Everybody doesn't know everything. And then you've got your galactic, you know, your Arcturians, your Pleiadians, your Syrians, you know, all this kind of starseed family that are connecting to this planet from the 9th dimension, 12th dimension, even seventh dimension, whatever dimension you want to go into, but they are there, and they really do want to help, you know. So, how do you know when you've got those signs? You know, tell me in the comments if you actually do get those signs. Have you had any signs from your spirit team that's around you? You know, what are those signs that you've had? You know, sometimes when do get the signs, we go, "Was that really for me, or am I just making this up? Am I imagining this?" Because I know when I certainly started getting the abundance of feathers, um, I used to think, "Oh, Dave's putting them there," or you know, the window, the blue in the window. And it wasn't until I started asking for a specific type of feather that I realised, no, this is from the spirit team. This is from the spirit realm. And even yet, that's a year we've been getting these feathers continual. Even yet, um, Dave will say, you know, you put that there. You know, like this morning, usually most of the time they're in the office, but they've been all over, you know, and they've been there. And I went down this morning because they've started playing with me and hiding them in books, and you know, in places where I wouldn't normally look. So it's quite interesting watching how they're playing with me with the feathers. And walked downstairs, and David down this morning, and I'd walked down the back of him. He hadn't even seen the feather. The feather was there at the bottom of the stairs. But that was because I was going somewhere, and it was for someone else. So remember, they're all around you. They're always there. But ask for to get those signs. Coins is another one. I used to get 5p, you know, or penny coins, that was always what they called as well. And I used to get them where you would never even dream of. You know, how did that get here? You know, numbers is a big one. Angel numbers, if they're trying to get you know, assigned to you angel numbers, you know, seeing double numbers or a continual. A lot of people see those continual numbers around their spirit team, you know, and really take notice of what they're trying to tell you. Google's your friend, you know, or even connect. Better still, connect to your heart center. Signs, you know, signs, songs. You know, how many times do you have a song, and you know, or you even think of someone, and all of a sudden they phone you or they send you a text message. You know, that's your angels, that's your spirit team around you. Also, what I get when the spirit team's around me is I get this feeling like it's like a pressure in the energy field, and it's like a pressure. in my ears when I have a spiritual team round. Sometimes I also feel it in the heart center. It's like this light feeling, like a glow that I also feel as well. Sometimes when I'm working with clients and their spirit team come in, sometimes I feel the cold air coming around. You feel when you call them in, you can feel the cold air circling the energy, around the person. Some people have even said to me when I'm working with them, especially energetically, when I ask the spirit team to come in, you actually feel the spirit team pulling stuff out of the energy that you no longer need. You know? And a great example of that is I've just been for energy healing just before this, and connected very deeply with because even I need, to connect to the spirit team and release energy that's not there. And really, it was the shackles. I was putting myself in shackles of chains of attachments. Where I was trying to control things that I didn't need to control. The spirit team are been trying to tell me, let it go, bloody let it go. We're here to help you because they are here to help. You always remember that. You know. And sometimes you'll just know, you have a deep knowing within yourself that your spirit team is around you, your ancestors, your angels, your crystal beloved ones, whatever it is. Um, and also orbs, if you're taking a video, and I remember when I had my bridal business, and we're talking, this is probably about 15 years ago, easy 15 years ago, um, when I was just starting on my spiritual path, and people would come in and take photos of my shop because they always felt the presence, or um, they felt their grannies were coming, and I felt this too. And they would take photos, and you would see these orbs all over my shop, and you couldn't mistake it, that it was presence of, spirit. It really was. So the signs are all around you guys. They really are all around you. Look at that, 12:12. Look at the time, 12:12. But they really are all around you. And I get loads of signs. But a lot of times, sometimes we don't see the signs. Sometimes we just don't see them muted. Sometimes not as much now, but I used to be quite blinded. I think that sometimes they were hitting me on the head and I still wouldn't see it. Putting it right in front of me and I wouldn't see. You know. So what are your spirit team trying to tell you? And this is what I hear a lot of people saying. Either they find it very difficult to connect to the spirit team at a deep level, or even at any level, or they're just not seeing the signs of the spirit team. Now, a lot of people think when you connect to your spirit team that you should see them. That's it. They're there. You see them. That's not true. There's so many different ways the spirit team's there. The only way that I see the spirit team is when I journey or go into meditation. I don't see the spirit team like what somebody could maybe be working with me. There's somebody here. I don't work that way. And a lot of people don't. However, when I do journey or meditate or what have you, I see them then. I really see them very clearly, actually. Some people again don't do that. They don't see that. They actually, but they have a presence, they have a sense that something's there, or they have a deep knowing that something's there, or they can smell them or taste them. It depends on how your senses work around your spirit too. But they're there to give you signs, to let you know that they're there to help you. They're there to make life easier for you. That because I always say to myself, my path is laden with feathers and gold. My path is laden with feathers and gold. I'm very lucky. And it is. Even I go walking every day and the abundance of feathers that's around me, they drop down in front of me, as I'm walking. There's no birds about many times. feathers sticking out the ground. And when I've maybe done a meditation, it is really, it really does warm the heart. It really does. So they're there to make your life easy. They're there to actually show you that the action, so the action steps that you can take when you connect at a deep level to your spirit team. Your journey becomes so much clearer, and when you really connect at a deep level, wow, it just comes like so. It really does. It's like you're in the matrix, and honestly, when you're living in the matrix, life is so much easier, so much easier. And a lot of people are maybe closed off to this. They don't believe in it, or they really want to connect to their spirit team, but they just don't know how. And why is it that you really need to work with them? Is to make your life easier. You feel more connected to something else. You don't feel so alone when you're connecting to your spirit team. And by the way, the excitement you feel when you really do connect to that spirit team, that you have a sense of a deeper connection to yourself and others, and you don't take life so serious when you connect to your spirit team, because you've got helpers there, you've got people that's helping you to really live a life worth living, you know. And really, I help people from all levels, from beginner level who've never connected before to people who are advanced, who really advanced, who connecting to the Galactic Council and the 12 dimensions, the 9 dimensions, the starseed activations and what have you. And then for the beginner level, that really is just starting on the journey, that just really awakened. Some people can have a really hard time when they're just spiritually awakened, because they just don't know what's going on. They don't know. They don't know. This new way of being, this new connection, and sometimes, usually, actually, when they're doing a spiritual awakening, they're living a life that's not soulful. It's not their purpose. It's not their passion. So it can actually be like the tower in the tarot. It can really be quite an aggressive life to live, as those connections, those attachments, those addictions, or whatever start to crumble. Because your soul, your spirit is taking over. So it's really and also I work at practitioner level. I show people how to work at a practitioner level, how to work with clients, and all the rest of it. So there's quite a few ways that I do show people how to really advance, or how to start on their spiritual journey. And the best way is going over to my website, Varney.com. If this is something you're trying, you just can't get that connection. There's a membership, Spiritual Awakening Academy, a membership that is it's only £47 a month, and the courses, the level of things you'll learn on there, it really is second to none. There's a lot of powerful information about manifestation, about energy, about about the the angelic realm, the shamanic realm, the your meditation and how to meditate, and there's so much more on there. There's so much I can't even remember. And also, and if you're an advance, you're really looking for something, and that you need to advance your level, and there's something that's just missing, and you need to you feel that there's something in your life that you're just that there's a connection that you're needing. That's when I worked with people, the Spiritual Abundance Creator Program, where it starts a week today, actually. It starts a week today. I think there's only about 3 or 4 places left on it. And this really does um, connect you deeply to your spiritual team. It's an advanced level, so you have had to have connected to your spiritual team beforehand. I just show you how to do it at a deeper level, how to connect to your shadow at a spectator level, not going into the victim, and really how to manifest big, um, powerful, energetic level, and how to live that purpose and passion, and how to get those activations that you need to raise your vibrational level, your energetic vibrational level, really to a totally different vibration where it is you are living in the matrix. It blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind. The level of the power that people get. It's all spirit led. They're showing you how to get your soul contract through the Akashic records and what your passion and your purpose is. Because a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know the purpose and their passion. They just live life and they haven't got a clue. I know I used to. I used to think my passion, my purpose was to be a bridal designer, and yet I felt like I had a noose around my neck. I hated going to my work. And I was like that for a number of years, but it's all I knew. So, and you could be there, you know, or you just feel there's something missing in your life, and that in itself can feel as if there's a hole in the soul. There's an emptiness within the soul. And again, you could have a look at this over on my website as well under courses, Spiritual Abundance Creator. And if you want to know more about any of that, just book a free call. There's the link there that's down below, and you can book a free call there and just say, this is where I'm at. This is the stage I'm at. What do you suggest I do? Or if there's something energetic that needs to be removed or needs to be expanded, even because everybody seems to think that. A lot of healers and light workers and all the rest. Yes, we need to really shine our vibrational light high, but sometimes we focus too much on healing and trauma and abuse when your focus really should be on what is it that is your purpose, what lights your soul up, what lights you up, what makes you feel excited, what makes you feel abundant. And that's what I do with the abundance program. It's really shining that light into your soul deeply with your spirit team, with your galactic council, at a really deep level. And people look 20 years younger. They're living their passion, really, when after they do this, and it's only 4 weeks. It's a bonus week, so it's really 5 weeks. But and it starts next Friday. So that is something that really, you've got goosebumps. And by the way, the spirit team's brought you here for a reason. Always remember that. Nothing is coincidence. You're always brought here for a reason. Also, if you feel your energy is a bit low and you need a wee bit of work, you can go over to my website also, varney.com, and you can get an energy health meditations for spiritual alignment to just help you to align more with your energy and with your soul, and also how to connect to your spirit team. And it's free. I don't even think you need to put your email in there. It's just a free thing I've got there. And also, there's a podcast, Spiritual Abundance Creative Podcast, that you can get on Spotify or over an Anchor. That is really speaks to lots of. I interview light workers, healers, mystics, magicians, and really speak in how they've helped themselves in their life. And we're always looking for people to come on the podcast. And if that really interests you, just send us an email or a a private message or wherever it is you're seeing this, message below. I always believe we should be helping each other to expand the awareness, expand the energy throughout. Yeah. So, guys, I'm on Varney, and as I said, there's only about 3 or 4 spots left. Spiritual Abundance Creator. I think it's actually 3. Unsure though, I can't remember. But it's a very intimate group that I take through, and as soon as you sign up, the work starts. Yeah, so even if you signed up today, the work starts. The spirit team, the way it's thing is the spirit team start the work, because of the way the energy works with it and what have you. But that is for advanced people who have done a wee bit of work themselves. Yeah. So, guys, thank you for listening. Tomorrow I will be live at 1 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday, and tomorrow we'll be looking at why you're creating the conflicts that's in your life. Yeah, because remember, you're the creator. You're the creator of everything in your life, even your conflicts, even the negativity. And we'll look at why and how. Yeah. Speak to you later. Bye bye.